you got a crush on someone that you're friends with, just say it. I'm not gonna say names just because like some people submitted multiple and I don't want to go through and be like, this person said this, also said that. Make sure you subscribe to Sugma Mail. Top 5 childhood shows. Now, are we talking shows from my childhood, how I would rank them now, or shows that I liked when I was a child? You know what, let's just go with both. As a child, Danny Phantom would definitely be up there because I really liked Danny Phantom because it was like action. Same for Teen Titans. Ed, Edd n Eddy, that's one of my favorite shows. And my mom hated it. My mom was always like, this show is stupid. You're going to be stupid watching this show. This show is going to make you stupid. And I didn't care. Rugrats I would put up there too. Why? I don't know. I just really liked, I liked Rugrats a lot. And then number 5, I actually don't know. What would be number 5? Because we only got one more, so that's a lot of pressure. Oh, Totally Spies. I loved Totally Spies. Every single day, I would come home and watch Totally Spies. Honorable mention, I would say Static Shock. As far as the shows that I watched when I was a child and how I would rank them now, Avatar is definitely up there. I didn't really like Avatar when I was a kid. I don't think I really got it until like I got a little bit older and they started moving into like the finale, and then I realized like, oh shit, this is actually a really good show. I don't think I've ever said this publicly. I've definitely said this to like Kevin and Shane. I didn't actually think they were gonna do it. Like they set up this whole premise of like, he's gonna learn all the elements, he's gonna do all this stuff, and then he's gonna go and fight the Fire Lord. And I was so used to watching shows where they would like set stuff up like that and then not actually like follow through. People do not remember how slow book 1 was. People do not remember that because like the whole of Avatar is so good that you kind of forget that it's kind of slow in the beginning. Like when that was all that was there, I didn't think like, I thought like, okay, this is just gonna go for like a season, it'll get canceled, and then we're never gonna see him actually like master that shit. And then once they actually got to a point where it was happening, I was like, oh shit, wait, actually this is a masterpiece of a show. So Avatar, I didn't really like as a kid, but now I do. Static Shock, we'll put in the actual thing. What are shows? What are some shows that I didn't appreciate? Hey Arnold. I didn't like Hey Arnold when I was a kid because I think it was slow. It had a lot of mature, emotional themes that I didn't understand. Like I was like, bro, where's the jokes? Kim Possible is another one. Fuck it, I'll say Courage. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think I was actually afraid of Courage back then. Do you plan on making more music anytime soon? Here's the thing, I don't plan on making more music. I expect myself to make more music. Okay, I'm gonna give you the god honest truth. When I dropped my mixtape a couple years ago, my main inspiration for that, I realized that a lot of music was a way for people to create this alternate reality where they were just like the coolest person in the world. Even though in real life, I'm a fucking nerd. I got no sauce, I got no pussy, I got no bitches, I got no nothing, but I'm gonna make a song to make people think I do. I was like, bro, fuck that shit, dude. Become the bitches. It's gonna be a little hard for me. There were so many different versions and variations on that. It was making me feel a need to make music that was just like, yeah, this is who I am. I would kind of try and parody that whole thing a little bit, like what they were doing. And I think that kind of maybe wasn't done entirely well, but part of the whole thing was like, I don't have enough experience to make a really good album, and I knew that, and that was kind of holding me back. And like JPEG Mafia kind of inspired me because he had this whole like series on YouTube where he would like show like rappers and producers the songs he was making for that project, and they would be like,
this shit made my dick shrink.
Damn, dude.
You tried a little bit too hard, okay?
That kind of inspired me to be like, you know what? I'm gonna just make a mixtape of songs that are not good. And I'm just gonna use that as a way to kind of figure out how to do shit. I learned a lot about making, producing, and mixing music doing that. But like, since then, I haven't really had the same inspiration, especially like, bro, I started listening to Twice. I don't need to contribute anything. Twice is out here, bro. I would not listen to my music over a Twice song. I feel like I want to make some songs for fun, maybe in the near future, but like, I'm definitely not gonna do a whole mixtape or anything like that. Have you ever had a crush on someone you didn't want to have a crush on? I've been friends with girls where I was like, I want to keep things platonic, and then it becomes very hard for things to stay platonic. Here's the lesson I'll impart onto all of you. If you got a crush on someone that you're friends with, just say it, because the longer you let that shit just fester in there, and the more you try and like pretend like everything's cool, if you're not open and upfront about that shit, you can't do anything about it. Because like, here's the thing, if you say it and then it ruins the friendship, that's a lot better than if you don't say it and then you just like start building up this resentment towards the person and then they start acting weird. And it's especially bad if you are with a girl who wants the validation of knowing that you want her but is not interested in a relationship with you, because that shit just gets really toxic and will really fuck up your brain. If you get a crush on someone, just fucking say it, dude. I was like 20. It computed in my brain, like I never really thought about this, I guess, but no one saw stopping you? Like, you're not gonna get canceled or anything if you just go up to a girl and ask her out. If you know how to handle rejection, you'll be fine. I think we hear so many stories about guys being pieces of shit. I think that we get so paralyzed by like, we don't want to be a piece of shit. If you're interested in a girl, hell, even if you're in public, if you approach her in a way where she doesn't feel compelled to say yes, and also like you just make it clear in any way possible that like she's allowed to say no, just fucking say it. And in that case, what I should have done was I should have just been like, yo, I've developed feelings for you. I didn't want to, but it happens. And I would go from there. If I had to stop being friends with her over it, whatever, dude. I mean, just be honest about where you're at. Honestly, who cares? You'll meet new people. Say what you mean. Be honest. If you're a guy, you have that privilege. You don't have to worry about a girl trying to kill you or whatever, like girls have to worry about. Don't try and make it seem like you're expecting a result. And also just don't expect a result. You don't gotta expect anything. I mean, listen, if a girl says no, you get to go back to whatever you were doing. Just chilling, being single. Being single is pretty great, honestly. Like, at this point in my life, I'm like, bro, I don't even want a relationship. What kind of guys and girls would you like to date physically and personality wise? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think about dating guys. Let's be real. I'm bisexual and probably heteromantic. I am not going to say I would never be in a relationship with a guy, but universally, if guys, just take care of yourself, bro. Buy clothes that look good on you. I mean, that's a little bit of a skill. Groom yourself specifically. Find a haircut that looks good on you. Bathe. Don't look like you are gross and nasty, and just present yourself as confidently as possible, and you'll be fine. And also, like, exercising helps. Most things that will make you attractive as a guy are things that you can control. Exercise, dress well, and hygiene. Those are like the main three things. The main three things that will make you attractive as a man. Everything else is kind of whatever. But if you really want to be attractive as a dude, you can control those three things. You know, I mean, there are other factors. That shit is not as important as you think it is. And like, I've had incels come to me and be like, you don't understand why I go. I'm like, bro, I've been in your position, dude. I've been in your exact position. I'm telling you how to get out of it. And you're like, no, dude. You naturally have an advantage. You're naturally a Chad. Like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. You just want to be an incel. Some dudes really expect the world to come to them while treating themselves like garbage. Dude, it's all attitude, bro. Like, as much as the, like, nobody's gonna love you unless you love yourself type shit is kind of, it's not entirely accurate, but, like, if you're just gonna act like everything is fucked up and, like, you're just, like, a piece of shit that no one's ever gonna love, then, like, self-fulfilling prophecy, my guy. Like, that's kind of what's gonna happen. Like, a lot of incels kind of put themselves in that position. As far as women, I always say I'm not attracted to, I prefer women who are not white, but I think part of the thing is, like, I grew up in like the suburbs of Detroit where there are a lot of white women. I've ended up with a lot of white women over time, but that's not really reflective of my taste in women. I don't do it on purpose. There are not many things physically about a woman that I find unattractive, aside from like basically the same shit I said about dudes. If you look like you do not shower and you do not take care of yourself, I mean, the dressing part is kind of whatever. I think that guys care a little bit less about that, or at least when attracted to women. I mean, I care about when I look at guys. Like, I'm not gonna find a dude attractive if homie does not know how to dress himself. Like, a dude with style is attractive. A girl who doesn't have style can kind of get away with it. If a girl has style, that makes her much more attractive. Like, just saying. Personality wise, I don't know, dude. I try not to talk about absolutes in this. When it comes to this kind of stuff, it depends. Based on my experience, girls who are like really type A, not my thing. That's a bad combination. When I'm both like, yo, I just want to chill, and also I have anxiety, and then I'm with a girl who is really like high energy and really like type A and being like, all right, yo, like let's actively like do shit. Like, that's a little too much for me. It might just be me, but a dude in gym shorts and a t-shirt can ruin my life. I mean, that might just be you, homie. I mean, if it's flattering on his body, I mean, I guess. Like, you can pull a lot of things off. Like, listen, I like wearing jorts. That's like a sin in fashion. I think I got the body type and also like the personality where it works. That's kind of part of the thing. Is like, you gotta find your own personal style. Let's go!